Welcome back to Planet Homestead. This year we're going to try straw bale gardening. There are several benefits to straw bale gardening. Our primary motivation is to not have to weed all year long. The first step is to make sure to lay down cardboard so that the weeds don't grow up through the straw bales. Next, you're going to get the straw bales and put them in place. The straw bales get very heavy once you start watering them, so make sure they're where you want to keep them all year. You want to place them so that the strings that hold the bales together run parallel to the ground. This will help hold them together all year long. There's a conditioning process that the bales have to go through before you can plant your plants in them. If you're familiar with composting, it's basically the same process. The normal composting bacteria inside the bales will actually start to break it down into a nice compost for your plants. To speed up this process, you want to add a high nitrogen fertilizer to the bales. It usually takes a couple of weeks to fully condition your bales. During this time, you're going to want to use a cup of the high nitrogen fertilizer every other day on the bales. You will water it in thoroughly each time. Also, during this time, you will see the bales heat up inside. You can use a meat thermometer to check the internal temperature, or just stick your hand in and you will feel the heat. After the 2 weeks, you'll feel the bales return to normal temperature. This means that they're ready to plant in. You will want to make sure to water the bales every day to keep them nice and moist. We used a soaker hose in this case to make sure that they stayed wet. We'll see you again in a couple of weeks when our bales are fully conditioned. We will be using the plants that you saw us start in our seed starting video. Make sure to subscribe so you can see part 2 of the straw bale gardening video. Thanks again for joining us here at Planet Homestead. We look forward to seeing you next time.